Lashes and skincare for the Talk 365 team is provided by AP Med Spa.
Welcome back, everybody. All right, so I have an announcement to make. Trip is going to Manscape with AP Med Spa, right?
Trip is not going to Manscape because
What?
that is something that is, you have a Pollyannish view of what...
Manscape. It
Nope.
means take care of yourself.
No,
Look
it doesn't.
good.
Nope, sorry.
Really?
No,
What does it mean?
I want, manscaping is grooming.
Uh-huh. So a well-groomed man. Holly loves manscaping. That doesn't work?
No.
Well, then what are we going to call it? Are you mansplaining manscaping to me right now?
I am splaining that if you put lotion on your face,
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily mean that you like musicals. Think about that one.
Oh, well, I mean, my brain just like exploded. I think the audience actually heard it a little bit, but
Yes.
okay.
So you don't
What if you do use lotion and you like musicals and you're a tough guy? What are you going to do then?
You'll be the toughest guy in San Francisco.
Pretty much. No, anywhere for the most part. Anyone cool loves musicals. You don't love a good musical, Trip Mitchell? Come on.
No, the music.
What?
But you know what I did watch? A couple weeks ago, I watched Jesus Christ Superstar. And I had that album, Andrew Lloyd Webber, and I had that album as a kid.
Did you love it?
I did, and...
Good deal. That's all I want to know. Okay, we're getting back to manscaping or whatever it's going to be.
No, we're going to get off the subject.
No, because we've got AP Med Spa coming up at you, and they have changed their name. They used to be Aesthetics Plus Medical Spa. They've shortened their name, extended their services. They do all kinds of cool things. They have amazing products. Their product line, Lyra, as you'll learn in this segment coming up, I've been using for a year.
Excuse me, let me change the subject. I've been in lots of locker rooms all my life, and no guy has ever said, you know, I've tried this new lotion on my face and it feels good.
You will. You are going to be that guy because you've agreed to me to use this regularly. You come in 30 minutes early for me to do his makeup and under eye treatment. And you're going to use it every day, morning and night. You promised. And then we're going to talk to you in 3 months and find out how it went. This is just lotion, Trip. This is not challenging your manhood in any way, shape, or form. And then manscaping. I want to hear, no, Kelly Clarkson from you, from the other room.
This is not going to happen, but... CBD, if you can...
Oh, that was the other... Yes, they're selling...
I'm getting a brand new shoulder.
Yes.
Dr. Metcalf come through for me, but he is... I'll tell you about this doctor. He is so good, he's not nice.
Oh, well, that's...
No, he's
pleasant.
Perfectly pleasant, but he's not going to sit and be your best friend.
He's going to take your shoulder off and put
exactly.
a new one in.
Yeah, he's going to take the whole arm off and put a titanium shoulder.
You need to start CBD right now, and Claudia is now selling it through AP Med Spa online and right there. They're right down the street from us. I'll go get you some. You're going to start taking it now.
Perfect. Let's look at the video.
All right, here you go.
Talk 365 Small Talk is brought to you by University Credit Union.
Hey everybody, I'm Holly Love, and we are small talking once again at Aesthetics Plus of Utah with Claudia Lewis. Claudia, thank you so much for talking to me today.
Thank you.
Now, we have been friends for a long time. Miss Claudia has been supplying me with Lyra facial products for the last year almost.
Yeah.
That went by really fast. It's completely changed my life, changed my skin. We're going to get to that in a little bit because today we are talking about your story. You have been an esthetician. You've been in this business for a long time, and it is a hard industry. Tell me how you got going.
Well, I originally got into the business because of my skin. I have acne, and I was in my late 40s. I suffered from acne, but it was from 28 on.
Really?
And I wanted to find, help just my skin. So I went to school before licensure was even in existence.
To be an esthetician,
Right.
you didn't have to have a license.
You didn't.
Okay.
And I fell in love with the business.
Nice.
So I left the big corporation, went to work. I was national sales manager for a skincare company. Learned a lot. The woman was amazing, you know, the knowledge I got. And that's where I really got my initial start. Was there, traveled a lot, and then my husband passed away. I thought, I've got to get my life back together. So I went back to the big corporate. And was only there about 2 years and taught school at night during that time.
You were teaching here at a
Yes.
local school that for people who are getting their esthetician
Yes.
license, right? Which
I
school was that?
It was Skinworks.
And they're still
They're
working.
still here. They're on 21st, and that's the only place I hire people. Their education is one of the best.
Nice. That's nice to know. What did it take? Because we've talked to a lot of business owners. This segment is about entrepreneurs and the entrepreneurial spirit and believing in yourself and what it takes to actually make that leap, it's scary, right? What did it take for you to be able to finally get this place and decide you were going to do it?
The truth?
Yeah.
The truth was I worked for a big corporation nationwide, and I could see the writing on the wall. They were offering buyouts, and at that time, a doctor approached me to open a med spa with him. And so I did take the buyout, and that was the start of it.
Nice. So you started out, because you almost have 3 separate kind of entities here a little bit.
do.
I mean, they all work together beautifully, of course, but you have a medical spa. Tell me all the things, the wonderful things you do there, because anti-aging products and techniques and technologies have come so far. It's so cool.
It has come so far since I started. It is just amazing, you know, the injectables, the Botox. Right now, they're even doing stem cell. So it's just, the progress is growing so fast that as far, you know, people, I still think, you know, if you want plastic surgery, have plastic surgery. But, you know, there's people that don't, and you can get a lot of big results.
You have here on staff now, you have a medical director, a doctor here on staff, and then you also have an RN who is your sister, Miss Sheila, and she's a business partner. So when you come here and you are receiving Botox and fillers, you are receiving it not only from a medical professional, but she's an artist. I have seen her before and afters. I have seen her work. She does incredible, incredible work, and I think that's the key to all of those things.
It is. And within our office, we work so well together. That's the key. You know, because I've changed product lines a couple of times, and it was simply because, you know, as products advance, I'm going there. Now, this product, I feel, is just on the cutting edge all the time.
Which is Lyra.
Yes.
So you started out with the medical spa, and then you branched into being a distributor, which was obviously a natural progression. I've used Lyra for the last year. It has completely changed my skin. I'm like you. I had acne-prone skin, and it was when I was older. It was mostly in my 20s when it really broke out and was crazy. And I tell you, this stuff just keeps it under control, and I think my skin looks better now than it did when I was in my 20s, because I was using benzoyl peroxide and all that drying stuff. So check out their website, give them a phone call, and find out more information if you want to know about Lyra. And then you also do continued education for licensed estheticians.
Correct.
Tell me about that whole process.
Okay, you learn basic, they do some advanced, but we go beyond, whether it's product knowledge, like basic peels.
And it's changing so fast.
It's changing all the time.
I would imagine if you got your esthetician license like maybe 5 years ago, you're behind the times, because at that point microblading wasn't a thing, and now it's a huge thing.
It's a huge thing.
And that's just one of a million different things that
Right.
you offer
Right.
continued education for. I know there is eyelashes, which started out as one
Right.
thing. Now they do volume lashes, which I had my volume lashes done here, and I absolutely love them. So, Miss Claudia, you've done so much in this industry. Do you have any advice for somebody coming up, either interested in just starting their own business? Because I feel like you're my hero for a couple of reasons. You did it later in life, and in a really tough industry. What advice would you give people out there?
Just hang in there. And when I taught school, that's what I told them. It's not like you're going to get out of school and get 6 figures. It's just not practical to even think that way. It takes time. Just like hairdressers, it takes time. But you're a good esthetician, and those people keep coming back. And it just takes time. You know, hang in there. It's the most wonderful profession out there.
I would have to agree. I think if I didn't do this, I would definitely be coming here to work with you, because this stuff is just nothing but fun. You get to make people's days every day through making their skin better and making them feel great about themselves, and it would be a fun profession to be a part of. Well, Claudia, it is always a pleasure. I love talking to you. She's a fellow redhead, so you know sometimes you can't break us up. There's just a bond there, right?
There is.
I don't know what that is. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back on Talk 365 right after this.